Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime.
And welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School here on this Tuesday evening as we have boys JV and varsity basketball coming up here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. The Bombers of Macomb High School in town tonight to take on the Spartans. Chris Frankhauser, Adam Hulett on camera, and hey, I've got somebody to do color for a JV game.
Rich Fowler is here.
Rich Fowler, how are you, young man?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Good. Haven't seen you since the holiday tournament when we ate, slept, and drank basketball for 3 days.
Yeah, literally 3 days of basketball. 7 games a night.
Yeah, so we are brought to you by our pre- and post-game show sponsors for Bushnell-Prairie City Sports. That's JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell and cheer the Spartans on to victory. As said, we will have the varsity game preceding this one. We do have the starters for BPC. Number 2, Alex Kohler. Number 3, Landon Ferguson. Number 4, Thomas Anderson. Big man in the middle, number 15, John Motto, the freshman, and the sophomore, number 23, Dylan King. And Rich, I don't know if you caught I got 3 of the Macomb starters, and then I kind of couldn't hear the PA announcer. I know we got Luke Chopla, Colin Knupp, and Corey Robinson. I'll have to wait and see what numbers hit the floor of the other 2 for the Bombers.
Cameron Keene, number 21, will be playing.
Okay. I thought that's who they said, and I wasn't 100% sure. Yep.
25, Sam Helling will also be playing. And that's it for the Bombers.
Sam Helling, okay.
25. Cameron Keene will be jumping for the Bombers.
And Dylan King, number 23 for the Spartans there in the home white with the blue and red trim. Bombers in the road black with the orange and white trim, white numbers. King and Keene, and the tip controlled by the Bombers. Shot low with it, number 1, 5'9" for the Bombers. Number 2, Colin Knupp with it. Keene at the free throw line. Long 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around and picked up by Landon Ferguson for BPC. He goes the length of the floor. Shot up, no good. Dylan King there for the rebound.
3 up.
3 up and good. Alex Kohler with a sports corner 3 for the BPC Spartans, and that'll put the Spartans on top early on, 3-0. Just underway, 7:25 to play here in the first quarter.
Robinson for 3.
Robinson 3 off the back iron, too strong. Rebound tapped around. Like BPC tapped it, but Macomb with the basketball, and we're going to get a foul underneath on Landon Ferguson, I believe, for Macomb. That's his first. Team foul number 1 on BPC.
On a push.
Foul is on Ferguson. That's his first personal, team's first.
Chatwood inbound.
3-0 lead. Inbound pass stolen away by Ferguson for BPC. He'll get it up across the Spartan logo. Malta left wing, 3 on the way up and good. Sports corner 3 for John Malta. BPC hit 2 of 2 from beyond the arc already in the contest. Now to 6-0 lead for the JV Spartans, and now a steal by Kohler, and Anderson with it. Now number 4 for BPC. Stops, kicks out to Kohler. 6:35 to go. Inside free throw line. King. Kick out to Ferguson near corner. Right wing now Anderson. He's going to drive. Kick out, and a little too much mustard on the pass, out of bounds. Tried to get Kohler in the corner, and it'll go to the Bombers.
I think he's anticipating him being a little higher on the floor for that pass.
Chapel to inbound, number 1 for the Bombers. Gets it in to Corey Robinson, 5'10". Warriors number 3 for the orange and black. Hand off to Keene. Underneath, shot up and good. Nice look there, and 2 for Cameron Keene for Macomb High. 6-2, Bombers on the scoreboard, 2 minutes in, 6 minutes to go. Malta, bounce pass into King. Fade away, shot up, no good. Rebound, loose on the floor and picked up finally by Keene and Macomb.
Chapel to press it up the floor, far side.
Helling Near side to Robinson. Maybe a little bit of a shutter step there by Robinson. No call by the official. Shot up by Macomb. Too strong by Nupp. And we're going to get a foul on the Spartans. And that's going to be number 2 on Landon Ferguson. Second team foul on a BPC. And that's going to bring in number 21, Connor Stewart. He'll check in for Ferguson for BPC.
Chaplet inbound.
And the bounce pass, or entry pass, stolen away by BPC. Kohler to Malta, top of the circle. Picked up by Helling. Swing around now to Stewart, top of the key. Bounce pass into the corner to Malta. Malta's going to drive, left-hand dribble, kick out to Kohler, left side. Kohler hands off to Stewart. 5:05 to play. Anderson's going to drive left side, picks up the dribble, bounce pass out to Robinson. Or Stewart, my apologies. Inside King, strong move up, in and around 3 times, finally drops. Dylan King with 2 for the Spartans, and an 8-2 lead, 6-point lead for the Spartans. 4:45 to play here in the opening quarter.
Used every part of the rim on that shot.
And we're going to get a holding foul inside on BPC. Well, they're saying offensive foul on the Bombers. That's going to be on Keene, his first, team's first on Macomb. And I was a little surprised by that, John. I thought that was an offensive or defensive foul, but they're going to say no, that was an offensive foul on the Bombers.
Yep. Reach him behind the back. Can't really do that very often.
Malta with it across to Stewart for BPC. Inside King kicks out. Stewart going to drive, or Kohler drives. Stewart now. Kohler gets it back in the far near corner. Malta on top. 4:10 to play here in the opening quarter. Spin move. Malta kick out. Kohler. Nice screen from Anderson. And going to have a steal. Luke Chop, shot up and good. Luke Chopla, his first 2, 8-4 lead. That cuts it to a 4-point advantage for the Spartans. 3:50 to play here in the first. And
another steal.
Chopla going to have a steal this time from the left side, up and good. Luke Chopla now with 4 of the 6 points of the Bombers. Bombers cutting back into it, was up to a 6-point lead and now down to just 2 for BPC. Anderson's going to pick up the loose ball for BPC. Drive left side. Bounce pass to King. Kick out. Kohler going to fire a 3 from the near corner off the iron. No good. Good box out there by Corey Robinson for Macomb. He'll push the ball. Kick it over to Chopla, far corner. Thought about a 3. Swings around to Helling. Inside. Give and go. Keene up and good for the shot. Cameron Keene with 4 and a tie ball game at 8-8. 3:05 to play here in the first quarter. Malta kicks out, far corner to Stewart, inside Anderson. Anderson's going to drive, kicks it back out to Stewart. King's going to drive in, lose the handle on the basketball, gets it back, kicks it out. Malta right side 3, too strong, completely over the rim off the backboard on the opposite side, and here comes the Bombers.
Back again.
With 2.5 to play.
Calling up.
Calling up with it, now to Helling.
Thought about a 3, didn't go.
Chapel swings around. Keene, a drive right side, shot up, no good, rebound. And we're going to get a foul on BPC as calling up for the shot, and that's going to go on John Malta, his first Spartan team foul, number 3 here in the opening quarter.
I'm surprised they didn't call a body for Cameron Keene.
And that's going to put
Calling up to
the line for 2. Score tied at 8 apiece. Free throw in and out. Spun completely around and back out. No good.
Arlo Hill is in for the Bombers.
Number 40, 6'2", and in for BPC is number 10, I believe. That is Kleinditz. It is Reese Kleinditz. Second one up, no good. Rebound out of bounds to BPC.
And Conway Van Fleet replacing no.
In the lineup for the Spartans, Reese Clements and for Macomb,
24 Van Vliet.
BPC gets the ball back, drives.
Malta lost the handle on it. Loose ball picked up by Keene. Now we're going to get a reach around on Malta, and that's his second.
Got a little bit of a press coming here.
Little press from the Spartans. 2:06 to play, tied at 8. Chapel, he'll be picked up by Kleindenst. Gets it across midcourt to Robinson, far side. Kane, 3, little short rebound, tapped around. Shot up, no good, and rebound to Dylan King and BPC. Kleindenst, he'll fire up a 3 off 2 strong rebound. Keene and Anderson, that's going to be Macomb basketball as Arlo Hill finally picks up the loose ball for the Bombers. 90 seconds to go here in the opening quarter.
Fake pass to Keene to Chapel.
Chapel with it left side, left wing. Robinson off a screen, hits the 3. Sports quarter 3, Corey Robinson, his first points of the night. And the first lead for the Bombers with 1:10 to play, 11-8. Nine straight for the Bombers. Anderson right side. Kleinden's going to drive baseline cutoff there by
Chapel.
And BPC going to come up with Anderson. Floater up 2 strong. Rebound still loose. Picked up by Macomb.
Van Fleet. Drives to the basket. Kicked off his foot. Go over to BPC.
43.7 seconds to go. And going to be a 30-second timeout taken
by BPC. So we'll keep it right here, and we can tell you Spartan Sports presented by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2026. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. And let's see if we can get one of these Bomber reads in for you as well here. How about the Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb? They serve soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade desserts, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at olddairymacomb.com. Call 309-837-6700 for your take-out order. It'll be BPC basketball out of their own timeout.
And we've got an issue with the clock. Clock was running down before the teams left the bench area. So as they get that fixed across the way, we can tell you about Raritan State Bank. Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. They offer full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank at friendly service. Give them a call at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. And also, King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. They support BPC Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That's 6932. And they also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. They reset the clock at 40.9. Spartan basketball, Malta. Give and go, King. Nice look, shot no. And Keene with the rebound for the Bombers as we're down to 26 seconds to play here in the opening quarter.
Chapel, top of the key.
Picked up Mike Kleindenst, swing around to Van Vliet.
To Keene.
Left wing to Keene. Hill.
For 3.
Long 3 up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Nice tap out by Chapel and gets the rebound. We're down to 7 seconds to go. I don't know if Chapel realizes what time's on the clock. Down to 2, down to 1's going to drive, layup up and good at the buzzer. Luke Chapel with 6 in the quarter, and that'll push the lead out to 5 for the Bombers at 15-8 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with quarter number 2 in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Back here at BPC High School, 13-8 in favor of Macomb after one. 11-0 run, I believe, for the Bombers to end the first quarter.
Yep.
It will be BPC basketball out of the quarter break. Running down the scoring summary, Luke Chapla with 6, Cameron Keene with 4, and 3 for Corey Robinson for MHS, 3 for Kohler and Malda, and 2 for King for BPC. Spartan basketball to start quarter number 2. 5-point lead for the Bombers at 13-8.
BPC basketball.
Kleinetz will get it in the backcourt to Kohler.
Picked up by Chaplin.
Near corner to Kleinetz. He'll drive on Van Fleet, cut off. King, free throw line extended. Kick out to Kohler. Inside to Anderson. Nearly, I thought maybe it could have been a reach there by Robinson. No call.
Sam P is into the ballgame. Sam Potter.
And a steal by the Bombers. Thought maybe that was a kick, but no call by the officials. So the Bombers will have it with a 5-point lead. Luke Chaplin with it to Hill.
To Potter.
Potter wears number 44.
Chaplin with a drive and a layup.
So he's got 8 now in the contest for MHS. 15-8 lead, 7-point advantage. Biggest of the night for the Bombers. Malda shot up and good.
Looked like a travel there, but no call.
5 for John Malda for BPC. Back to 5-point advantage. 15-10. A minute into quarter number 2. Hill with it, right side.
Potter.
Kick out. Chapel 3 from the near wing. Off, no good. And rebound chased down by Robinson and the Bombers.
Resetting.
Potter with it, left wing. Van Vliet thought about a 3. Swings around to Chapla. 6:40 to go here in quarter number 2. Hill got a drive on Anderson. The ball going to be loose and a jump ball to the Bombers. And we'll see. Landon Ferguson with his 2 fouls back in the ballgame for Alice Kohler for BPC.
Chaplin to trigger the inbound.
Gets it in on top to Robinson. 6.5 to play, quarter number 2.
Resets the offense. Swings to Chaplin.
Over to Hill, top of the circle. Now Robinson, right wing. Van Vliet. Back to Hill.
Potter.
Van Vliet, nice give and go inside. Shot up, no on the shot, and we're going to get a foul. And that will put Arlo Hill at the line for 2. 23, I believe Dylan King whistled for the foul for BPC. His first team foul number 1 on BPC here in quarter number 2. And the first free throw up and no good.
Cameron Keene into the ball game. Colin Nutt back into the ball game for Sam Potter. Sam Helling will be entering for Arlo Hill after the shot.
15-10 lead. Second one up, no good. Anderson with the rebound for BPC. Ferguson looking for some help. Lost the handle on it, picks it back up. Gets it to King. And we're going to get a timeout BPC. full timeout as we see number 20, Charles Rudolph, set to check in for BPC with 5:48 to go. 15-10 lead for the Bombers. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're brought to you by Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending, and its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchants is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. BPC basketball, as we do see Rudolph into the ball game for the first time for BPC, number 20. Malda. Here at corner, Kleinens tried to go into Anderson. A good poke away by the Bombers with 5:35 to play here in the first half. Robinson with it right side. Chapel on top, playing catch with Robinson. Now far corner to Keene. 5:20 to go. Chapel far corner to Colin Nupp. Chapel with it. Now pass stolen away. Outlet tried to go to Ferguson. Malda did, and stolen right back by Macomb High. Robinson kick out. Keene short on the three. Put back up and good by Colin Knapp. His first two. Colin Knapp with 2 and a 7-point lead. Now for the Bombers at 17-10. Ferguson with it. Gets it to Kleinens. Round to Malda. 4:40 to play here in quarter number 2. 7-point lead. 17-10 for the Bombers. Malda top of the circle, looking for some help. Spin move on Helling. Now to Kleinens. Back to Malda. Far corner to Ferguson. Gets it to Kleinens. Yep, we're going to get a double dribble, travel, whatever you want to call it, but you can't do that. And a turnover to the Bombers.
Surprised they didn't call a kick because it was off his foot.
7-point lead for MHS. 17-10, 4:15 to play here in quarter number 2.
Chapel over to Nupp.
Nupp. Now Robinson. Right side. Stolen away by Kleinens. Bounce pass over to Malda. Malda's going to lower the shoulder. Shot up. No good. Rebound loose on the floor.
Chapel's still on the floor.
Chapel still on the floor and finally picked up by the Bombers. Chapel racing down the other way. Kick out. Robinson thought about a three. Robinson just maybe didn't have a good grip on that basketball off that pass and didn't fire it up. Probably a good decision there by the young man wearing number 3 for the Bombers. Chapel.
Robinson.
Right side. He's going to fire it up and hit. Colin Robinson, his second 3 of the contest. Another Sports Corner 3 for Corey Robinson. Now a double-digit lead, biggest of the night, 20-10 for MHS. Anderson for BPC nearly had it poked away by Robinson. Gets it over to Ferguson. Now to Kleinens. Cross court, Malda. Malda hands off to Anderson. He's going to drive right side on Robinson. Thought about a spin move, decides against it. Looks for some help, gets it on top. Now to Ferguson, as we're under 3 to play. 2:50. Ferguson going to drive, scoop one up. No on the shot. And they're going to say a traveling violation.
He did pick it up kind of early.
So it'll be a Bomber basketball with 2:50 to play. 20-10 lead for MHS. Chat us up in the live chat and let us know where you're watching from here on this Tuesday evening. Chapel into Robinson.
Buries it from Colin Nupp.
Sports Corner 3 for the 5'9", number 2, Colin Nupp. He's got 5 and a 13-point lead now for MHS. 23-10. Bombers, BPC with just 2 points here in the second quarter and stolen away by Robinson. He'll come slow it down. Numbers aren't there. Kick out Keene, 3-2 strong. And Ferguson with a rebound for BPC as we hit the 2:05 mark. Malta, right side. He'll fire up a 3-2 strong. And a rebound to Helling for MHS. Minute 50 to play here in first half. Right side, right corner to Keene. Chapla.
Corey.
Robinson. Looks like they're going to extend the offense out a little bit here with a minute 40 to go. Robinson.
Looks like a zone defense to me.
Yeah, like a 1-2-2, 3-2 zone.
Something like that.
Chapla. Down a minute 27 to play. Chapel going to kick it over to Nupp. Inside, they try to go and got poke away by Ferguson. They tried to go inside to Keene. Malta going to scoop it up from the right side, up and good. John Malta now with 7 for BPC. 23-12 lead. 11-point advantage down to 60 seconds to play here in the first half. Nupp. Round Robinson, right side, going to try to go in again to Keene and stolen away this time by Rudolph. They're going to call the travel. Thought maybe he got the left-right dribble down, but they're going to say he walked and a timeout. Macomb High. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here with the Bombers taking the 30-second timeout. And we can tell you about some of those great Macomb High sports sponsors. Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling, Winter Sports, and we'll tell you about Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days indoor comfort. And Ron Ilby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. And with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit ronelby.com to check out their inventory. 49.5 to play, 23-12 lead for MHS.
It'll be their basketball out of their own timeout. Cameron Keene to inbound. Gets it into Chapla.
Mac Waschel into the ball game for the first time, I believe, number 22 for the Bombers.
Yep.
Down to 40 seconds to go. And Waschel will get it back to Chapla. Top of the circle. And the pass going to go in out of the hands of Mac Waschel, and it'll be a Bomber or BPC basketball with 35.1 seconds to play.
As we have an 11-point ball game.
See if BPC can chip it down under double digits here before the end of the half. Excuse me, Malta picked up by Helen, hands off to Ferguson. Kleindenz to Rudolph, give and go to Kleindenz, back to Malta. Malta going to drive, scoops it up, a little short rebound. Oh, thought maybe it was going to be a tie-up, but Macomb's out with it. 6 seconds to go, Chapla. See if he can beat the buzzer again, gets it to Helling. And they're not going to get a shot off. Well, they do, and it comes up a little short. So at the end of the first half, 23-12 in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back with the second half in just a few moments. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, MDH Director of Cardiopulmonary and Radiology, Nikki Minnis. That's a mouthful. Say that 10 times really fast. Nikki, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a busy 2025. You had the interim title removed, and we should say the interim on your radiology title. How's that been going so far, transitioning to covering 2 departments?
It truly has went really well so far. I focused on, getting a relationship with staff and building that communication to make sure that they feel valued within the department. We're looking at different areas that we can improve the department. There's still room for growth, but I think that we're moving in the right direction.
Now, you were already director of cardiopulmonary right across the hallway from radiology, so the staff had a pretty good idea who you were already. Did that help make the transition a little easier?
It did, and knowing that I have background in radiology also made them feel comfortable.
Let's start with radiology. One of the new things that just happened during fall of 2025, a new mammography machine and the new DEXA machine. Let's start with the mammography machine. How is that so important for MDH to have a new mammography machine?
Yeah, mammography is very, very important. Screenings and being able to catch cancers early, lumps and bumps. It's the same footprint, so ultimately the patient experience stays the same, but we have enhanced technology and we're improving that with this new machine.
A new DEXA machine. Let's start off by, can you describe what DEXA is for our viewers?
Yeah, so a DEXA is about a 10 to 20 minute scan. It's a low dose x-ray that you're receiving. It's to look at the bone density, so overall strength of your bones. It's to prevent fractures in the future.
It's always good when you can sell an organization by really promoting the new piece of technology, the new equipment. How has that helped your job be a little easier when you can go out and in the community and talk about the new equipment that we received here at MDH?
Yeah, I think it's important when we get these new pieces of equipment to be able to promote and show that we have, the best equipment that anywhere in this area would have.
So when you're talking about the best equipment, I think we also should mention too, summer of 2025, a second CT machine. That's been a big addition as well for the hospital.
That has been huge for us. It's getting patients in quicker, so ultimately it's also making providers happier. So they're being able to get their patients in quicker. It's also making patients happy. With the ER, they're not having to squeeze in and make outpatients wait. We're able to kind of squeeze them into two separate machines.
Now, when we were down to just one machine, I say down before we got our new machine in place, if for some reason the one CT machine would go down, how did that affect the hospital? Because that may affect patients and emergency patients especially more than what people may realize.
Correct. So we were actually having to transport those patients out to other facilities to make sure they got the care that they needed. So now when we do have a machine that maybe needs something done, we can still keep it in-house because we have two machines.
And we had the open space. It was just a matter of renovating a little bit of the space to make room for another CT scanner. And what's the feedback that you've gotten so far on having a second CT scanner?
It's been great. Everybody's very, very happy with it. I think it's a phenomenal addition to the department.
All right, let's change gears. Let's talk cardiopulmonary. You've had a lot going on in 2025 as well in cardiopulmonary. How has your area been handling you trying to split really between two areas?
They're handling it really well. I have some great staff over there that can kind of step in and help me in those roles. If I have some stuff that I need addressed, I have people that I can pull. They kind of know how the workflow's been since I've been over cardio for long enough.
What are some of the areas that would fall under cardiopulmonary?
Yeah, so we have a cardiology clinic, pulmonology clinic. We have a sleep lab. We've got echovascular. We've got all respiratory therapy as well.
How many staff members would you say that you probably have working in the entire cardiopulmonary area?
Probably about 20 to 25.
So it is one of the bigger departments here at MDH. The importance of being able to have a high-quality cardiopulmonary department, I don't think you can emphasize enough how important it is. But the clinical affiliation that we have with Blessing Health from cardiopulmonary and from pulmonology, how has that helped with your job?
Yeah, so we get a lot of their referrals here, which makes a huge difference for our outpatient testing. And then they're right on campus with us, so being able to work closely with them and communicate with the physicians as they're wanting tests done and all of that.
And Springfield Clinic also has been bringing some cardiology in as well. So really you've got two very high-quality organizations with high-quality providers that are seeing patients.
Correct. Yes, they have two cardiologists over there and actually a vascular surgeon that has been bringing us some downstream revenue.
And the best part, people don't have to travel to Quincy, to Springfield to have their appointments. They can be seen right here in MDH.
Correct, and that's made a huge difference. And a lot of our testing also can be done here.
Now, for me personally, I would say another area of strength for both departments would be staff members. You mentioned this a little bit already with your staff members, but you got accredited staff working in various areas. How much having a high-quality amount of staff like that help you in your job and just make it easier for you?
It really does. You know, they all have an education and they are all phenomenal at their job, and I rely on them to be able to run those smoothly for us.
And you see the patient comments and all the positive patient comments related to our staff and just how well that they help take care of our patients. I know it has to be a satisfier.
It is. You know, my staff, I've watched them firsthand. I'm in there with them as much as I can be, and just seeing the patient care is phenomenal. They really care for our patients.
And that's all part of the mission and vision and values that we have here at MDH.
Absolutely.
Nikki, we want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Nikki Minnis, Director of Cardiopulmonary and Radiology at McDonough District Hospital. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it's second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we are just about set for quarter number 3 action here at BPC High School on this Tuesday evening. Chris Rinkhauser, Adam Hulett, and Rich Fowler here courtside at Bushnell-Prairie City High School as we kick our quarter to the third quarter. And come on. Sometimes the mouse on the scoreboard doesn't like to move fast enough to actually change anything. 23-12 at the end of the first half. Luke Chaplow with 8 for Macomb High. Corey Robinson with 6, 5 for Hulett, and 4 for Cameron King. It'll be Keene. It'll be BPC basketball to start the quarter. 7 for John Malta, 3 for Alice Kohler, and 2 for Dylan King. Starting 5 back on the floor for BPC.
As well as the Bombers.
Yes, Ferguson with it now right side. King, free throw line extended out to Malta. Picks up the dribble, is going to need some help. Bounce pass to Ferguson.
Drives.
Ferguson tried to go to King and stole away by the Bombers and King. Robinson. Chaplow to Robinson.
Having a little game to catch.
Far corner. Colin Nupp.
Back over to Robinson.
Helling. And a timeout taken by MHS, a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And we can tell you about, well, let's see, who can we tell you about? Oh, let's do Tom Conklin State Farm face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200. Or visit them online at macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. 7:05 to play, 23-12, 11-point lead for MHS.
As BPC breaks their huddle.
Would be Bomber basketball out of the timeout.
Corey Robinson to Chapla.
Getting into the back court. Chapel now with it, far side. Robinson down to 6:50 to play here in quarter number 3. Keene, bounce pass in to Nupp.
Bounce pass to Helling, who can't get the layup to go.
And a second shot attempt up and stolen the rebound down to BPC. John Maldo with it. Kick out. Ferguson thought about a 3. Kicks it to Anderson near side. He's going to kick it out to Maldo. Over to Kohler. 6.5 to play. Anderson off the screen by King. Lost the handle. Cut off baseline by Robinson. Ferguson going to fire up a 3 from the far corner and hit. Sports corner 3 for Landon Ferguson for BPC.
He buried that thing.
Tough shot from the far corner for the freshman for BPC. And that's going to make it a 23-15 lead. 8-point advantage now for the Bombers.
Skip past to Chapla. Back to Chapla. Drive. Foul.
Shot
body.
Up. No, the shot won't go, but he'll go to the line for 2. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Landon Ferguson for BPC. Team's first.
No shot.
Chaplin gets it into Robinson, far corner, 3 up, no good. Rebound to Malda, and BPC, he'll outlet to Ferguson. He's going to lose the handle, picked up by Luke Chapla for MHS. Right side to Robinson. Back on top, Chapla, 5.5 to go. 23-15, again an 8-point advantage for MHS. Chapla, nice little pass, fake to pass, and a little floater rattles down and in, and that'll put him at 10 points, double digits, and back to a 10-point lead for the Bombers. And travel out front on Ferguson was needing some help. And turnover to the Bombers. 5:10 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Varsity contest coming up about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Calling up with it. Now Robinson near side. Near corner to Keene. So we're under 5 to go. Keene going to fire up a 3-2 strong. Rebound tapped around and controlled by Ferguson. And a BPC gets it to King. King going to drive right side baseline. Floater up too strong. Rebound. Helling and the Bombers.
Chapel across the Spartan logo.
We'll get it back. 4.5 to play. Robinson right wing. Near corner to Keene. Back out to Robinson. 10-point advantage. 25-15 in favor of the Bombers. BPC in this one ran out to an 8-2 start off a couple of threes and just 4 points in the second quarter for the Spartans.
Robinson.
Left wing to Chapla. Bombers running some clock off here as we're down halfway through quarter number 3. Inside they go to King, Cameron King. He's triple teamed. Helling with it. Drive, shot up, no. And we're going to get a foul either on Malda or King, I believe, for BPC. We'll have to wait and see. And it's going to be Malda, I believe, over the top. That'll be his third.
2 shots coming in.
Tame's second.
2 shots for Sam Helen.
Now into the line for 2. Looking for his first points of the night. And we'll have to wait for the second free throw for that as the first one rolls out. Malda out, and Reese Kleinen's back, number 10 for BPC.
Second one up.
And this one's short. Rebound tapped around and picked up by Robinson. Quick three by Chapla, up and good.
Buried.
13 now for Luke Chapla. And out to a 13-point advantage now for the Bombers at 28-15. 3:40 to play here in quarter number 3. King with it on top for BPC. He's going to drive, kick out. Kohler going to fire up a 3 off, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by King, but he'll be on the end line. Ball will go to the Bombers with 3:24 to play here in the third.
We can set up the offense. Pass ahead to Nutt.
Robinson with it, 3:15 to go. Keene in the near corner, picked up by Anderson. Robinson going to step up, fire a 3 off, no good. Rebound, tapped around, controlled by Helling, and finally checked down by Chapla. Cross court to Keene. Robinson, back to Chapla, fake the pass to the corner. Robinson, inside Helling.
Kick out.
Good ball move by the Bombers. Chapla 3 up, no good. Rebound controlled by Kleinenst and the Spartans.
Also travel there. Didn't get called.
Anderson with it now. Left corner, near corner. Kick over to Ferguson. Out to Kleinenst, far corner to Kohler. To King. King going to drive in. Foul on the floor. Shot was good, but the foul going to be on the floor on the Bombers. Cameron Keene, his second. Rudolph and Strode in for Anderson and King for BPC. And Van Vliet in for Colin Nutt for MHS. Kohler gets it to Ferguson, far corner. Bounce pass inside Strode. Reverse layup up, in and out, no good. Strode there getting his own rebound, and he'll be tied up. Possession to the Bombers on the alternating possession.
Cameron Keene to Chapla.
Far corner to Van Vliet. Back to Robinson. We're nearing the 2-minute mark. 2:05 to play. Quarter number 3, 28-15.
Ooh. Sam Helling was looking for Carter Van Fleet. Couldn't get him. He cut into the basket.
That ball went all the way up on the walkway, walkway around the bowl gym here. BPC basketball. Ferguson. Home for some help. Gets Rudolph. Number 40. And the pass going to go off of the Bombers out of bounds. It'll stay with BPC as we're down to 1:52 to play here in quarter number 3.
Pass is intercepted by Carter Van Fleet. Layup and good.
He's up and good. His first 2. 30-15 lead. And timeout BPC as we're getting a little full court pressure. Full timeout. Yep, Coach Wolfile takes a full timeout. So with 1:41 to play, 30-15 in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Spartan Sports presented by MTC Communications on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Chelsea Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, we're brought to you by Rose Eats Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Bushnell's only furniture store, that's M&B Furniture. They are a mainstay in the community and offer free delivery within 40 miles. So everything you need to furnish a new home or replenish an old one. See the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at mbfurnitureinc.com. Give them a call, 309-772-2111. BPC inbounding the basketball, and the entry pass for number 11.
Luke Chappell picks up a foul.
Evan Ash.
Macomb going with a 4-court press here. Not very common.
Rudolph gets it from Ferguson. Rudolph's going to get it across out and go backwards. Not what you want to do as the 10-second count is on, and Ferguson gets it across with the 90 seconds. We're going to get a screen on BPC. Evan Ash, that'll be his first.
Number 11 on the foul, Evan Ash, that's
His first. Team foul number 3 on BPC. So the Bombers will have a shot to get a shot off here with 1:25 to go. Robinson around to Chapla. And Fleet. And just like that, I jinxed, I think, as it's now a turnover on the errant pass to the Spartans. Again, we're going to see the press by the Bombers.
Something you don't see very often out of the
Ash
Bombers.
gets it to Ferguson. And we're going to get a carry in the backcourt on Ferguson. It'll go back to the Bombers. And apparently, Richard, nobody wants to have possession of the basketball the last few trips down the floor.
Seems like it. We had that throw over and then a carry and then some other violation and a foul.
Chapla to inbound for the Bombers. Gets it on top to Keene. Far side or near side to Robinson. Now near corner. Back to Chapla. Down to 60 seconds to play.
Directing some traffic.
Helling inside. Head fake. Keene has it stolen away by Rudolph and picked up by Kleindetz. He'll lose the handle on it. Van Vliet kicks it out to Robinson. He'll fire a long 2. In and out. No good. Rebound to Rudolph. And the Spartans with 40 seconds to go. He'll get it across midcourt to Kleindetz. Back to Rudolph. Shot up and a foul, and 2 shots coming for Charles Rudolph from BPC.
I didn't even hear the whistle on that one.
I didn't either.
I think she was
on Helling.
Yeah, I think she was waiting on the play to stop. Didn't feel like blowing it.
Charles Rudolph looking for his first points of the contest. This free throw up and a little short. 32. Mason Paul in the ball game for the first time for BPC.
Second one coming up. Up.
And Rudolph 1-2 hits the second. Only the 4th point of the quarter for BPC. 30-16 now as we're down to 30 seconds to play.
Helling.
Now to Robinson, over to Chapla. 20 seconds to go. Robinson, top of the circle, over at Chapla. Down to 10. Cross court, Chapla far side. Going to be cut off. Kick out Robinson, down to 4. Helling's going to drive. Looked like he they're going to say, I thought he traveled. Shot, no. They're saying no on the shot, but 2 shots coming up with no time on the clock for Helling. Foul on BPC will be their 4th.
Basket counts.
Yep, okay, so it's 1 shot.
Official just conferred on it.
And the free throw up and good, so a 3-point play for Hilling to end the third quarter. 33-16 in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 33-16 in favor of Macomb High. It'll be Spartan basketball to start quarter number 4. Ash to inbound, gets it to Rudolph.
Almost loses the handle.
He'll get it over to Paul. Back to Rudolph, 7:50 to play here in the fourth JV contest. Varsity contest coming up about 15 minutes or so following the completion of this one. Free throw line. Rudolph kicks it out to Kleindentz.
Can't get a handle.
To Rudolph. Runs into Ash. Now to Strode, far side.
Dribble handoff.
7.5 to play. With it. He'll drive right side. Cut off by Chaplin. Bounce pass to Strode.
Loose. Comes back.
Kyle Strode's going to have it poked away by Hilling.
Looking for some help.
And a steal, almost steal by Kleindentz. And it'll stay with Macomb High School with 7:08 to play here in the fourth quarter.
Up the floor. Comes Chaplin. Kick ahead
Robinson.
to Robinson.
Three,
There's
ring it up.
it.
His third three of the night. A Sports Corner 3, 9 points for Robinson. And a 36-16 lead steal. Chaplin shot up and good. 38-16.
Corey Robinson steals it back again. Gets it to Chaplin.
He's
Chaplin
going to
for
fire a
three.
long three. Gets it. Luke Chaplin with a big three. Full timeout taken by Coach Wolfiles, and we're now down to up to a 41-16 lead in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back after the timeout. 6.5 to play. We'll be back. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at BPC High School, we're brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition. Don't forget you can get single copies in select locations of Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Also brought to you by Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's local original sports bar. Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Spartan basketball out of the timeout, 41-16 lead for the Bombers.
3-2 zone for Macomb.
Ferguson will bring it up across the Spartan logo, gets it right side to Connor Stewart. Kohler. Bounce pass, Strode, free throw line extended, kicks it out. Kohler to Ferguson. Stewart gets it to Strode. Strode's going to drive baseline right side, lost the handle, and we're going to get a 3-second violation. Don't see that called often. And I believe that might have been Rudolph for BPC that was stuck in the lane. So turnover to the Bombers. We'll see number 40, Harlow Hill, into the ball game, and Mac Washel into the ball game for the Bombers.
Corey Robinson down to Cameron Keene. Back to Robinson. Over to Chapler. Far side. Keene. Cross court to Chapler.
Far side now, Washel back to Chapel. Chapler. Keene
for three.
A little short. And the rebound's going to kick out of bounds off the near side of the rim to BPC. 34, Shaden Shannon into the ball game for the first time.
Samuel Potter will be coming into the ball game. He does for Cameron Keene.
5:36 to play, 41-16 advantage for the Bombers.
For three.
Splash it, Connor Stewart with a Sports Corner three.
Chapler across the Spartan logo.
41-19, 5:10 to play.
Potter into Washel, gets it stolen away.
Good steal there by Charles Rudolph for BPC. Stewart going to find the spot again. This one up no good. Rebound loose and controlled by Hill and MHS.
Chapler to Potter.
Swing around to Robinson.
Over to Washel. Back to Robinson. Chapler. Over to Washel. Passing around the perimeter.
Robinson.
Goes up for three.
Too strong. Rebound tapped around and controlled by BPC and Ferguson. 4.5 to play here, fourth quarter. Left side, Kohler now to Rudolph. Left baseline. He'll float one up and good. Charles Rudolph, his first field goal. 3 points for the sophomore for BPC, as he's got 3 in the contest after the free throw in the third quarter. And at the other end, Harlow Hill, his first 2. 43-21. 3:50 to play here, fourth quarter. Rudolph to Ferguson. He'll fire up a three. Top of the circle. Too strong. Rebound to Chapla and the Bombers.
Chapla.
To Robinson.
Washel fires a three.
Hits a three.
He hasn't scored much all season, but he's doing pretty good tonight.
43-21. Kohler going to fire up a three from the near wing. Rebound to Chapla and the Bombers.
Not quite enough onions.
Wassel three up, no good.
Three.
Stewart's going to fire up a 3-2 strong. Rebound, tie up Rudolph and Chapla to the Bombers. As we're going to see Ash, number 11, number 44, Ethan Hyde, and number 5, Dylan Franco in for BPC. 43, John Fowler in for Macomb High.
And 35.
35, Jayden Lindsay.
Yep. Washel bringing up the floor across the Spartan logo at half court.
2:50 to play, 46-21 lead for the Bombers.
Hill gets stolen away. Back to Hill. Almost tied up.
And we're going to get a hold on BPC. Going to go on Dylan Franco. His first. Team's first.
Stolen away.
By Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Outlet down to Ash. Shot up and good. Evan Ash, his first 2 of the night. 46-23, 2.5 to play.
Washel.
Poked away by Rudolph. He tried to save it. He's going to have a seat down on the bench with the Bombers. Prop back and put his arms back like he was taking a little sitting in the crowd watching as a spectator.
Gets it into Washel.
Washel will set it up at the Spartan logo.
Guarded tightly. Hill tries to get it to Potter. Gets stolen away by Rudolph.
Rudolph doesn't have the numbers, but that's not going to stop him. He lost the handle on it. It's going to be a turnover to the Bombers with 2:03 to play.
Wash will bring it up the court.
Down under 2 to go.
Potter almost gets it stolen away from Washel. Gets it back though. Potter. Back to Washel.
Minute 45 to play. Far corner to
Fowler.
Arlo
going up for 2. Can't get it to go. Here come the Spartans.
Franco. He'll lose the handle. Picks it back up. Rudolph. Over to Ash. Ash is going to fire up a 3 off too strong. Rebound to the Bombers and Washel as we're down to minute 24 to play.
Washel. Pass into Arlo Hill. Too short.
Rudolph with a rebound.
Rudolph going in for a layup. Can't get it to go, and a foul is called.
It'll be on Lindsay, his first. Team's first.
2 shots coming for BPC.
Charles Rudolph with 3 in the contest. 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the second half for BPC.
First one up.
And too strong off the back left of the rim.
Second one up.
And this one good. So 1 of 2.
For that trip.
4 points now for Rudolph for BPC. 46-24. Down to a minute to play.
Arlo Hill gets it over to Sam Potter for 2, and he gets it.
Nice pass from Hill to Potter. 48-24, down to 50 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Ash with it for BPC. Free throw line. Shannon shot, I think, maybe blocked by Hill. And the Bombers up with a rebound. Outlet pass. Potter to Washel. Shot up. No. He'll go to the line for 2 as he was fouled. Foul going to be on Ash. Will be his second. Team foul number 2 on BPC.
Mac Washel. First one up.
In and out, no good.
Second one on the way.
And 1 of 2. So 4 points for Mac Washel. 49-24. Down to 30 seconds to play. Rudolph. Hands off to Ash. Ash.
Shooting 2.
Long 2 is short. Doesn't hit any iron. It goes out of bounds. 24.9 to play. As it'll be Lindsay to inbound for the Bombers.
Wash will bring it up the floor.
To Lindsay, right wing. Inside they go to Hill. Lindsay a long 2 off, no good. Hill with a rebound. Shot up off the back iron and good. Arlo Hill, his first 2 of the night. At the buzzer, Rudolph's shot comes up short. Final score 51-24. We'll step aside and get some stats put together and come back quickly before we sign off and get ready for our varsity contest. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
Final score 51-24 in favor of the Bombers in the JV contest. As, of course, they're only going to put 10 minutes on the clock. So Luke Chaplow was 16, 9 for Corey Robinson, 5 for Colin, 4 each for Cameron Keene, Mac Waschel, and Sam Helling, 2 each for Arlo Hill, John Fowler, Sam Porter, and 2 for Van Vliet. For the BPC Spartans, 7 for John Malta, 4 for Charles Rudolph, 3 for Connor Stewart, 3 for Alex Kohler, 3 for Landon Ferguson, 2 each for Evan Ash and Dylan King. This is the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also, game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Spirit of the Spartans on to victory for Adam Hulett, Richard Fowler, Chris Rankhauser saying so long. And we'll be back with the varsity contest in just about a little over 5 minutes or so here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.